Zachary Show here, and welcome back to my Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. In the last episode, I got to do a little test run of the Unforgivable Curses, which was so much fun. I learned how to capture beasts and how to harvest materials from them in the Room of Requirement. I also got a bunch of new things to do. And the thing we're going to do next is meet Sebastian in Feldcroft, where we're going to meet a new student that will hopefully cheer up his sister, but apparently something ominous is happening in Feldcroft. So we will find out what that is. I also learned you can get to learn more about your teachers by talking to them after you complete assignments. I wish I had known that. The other times I worked, did assignments for Professor Garlic. And, ooh, that is not close. I could have picked a closer spot, but oh well. Also, if you want to know why my hair looks like this, watch the last episode of this, and I explain. The short answer is, it's hot. It's nighttime, and it's hot. And this feels very comfortable. So we have a very long flight. I guess I'll let that meter fill up so I can fly faster. I'll use it right here a little bit. And maybe I should try and drop in on flu locations along the way. Oh. This gives me a little extra boost.
There we go.
Oh. I inadvertently did Kagawa's assignment in the process. And I see more balloons, so maybe I should go deal with those on the way also. That's awesome. Oh no. Now let's pretend you didn't see me, person. My flying has seemed to gotten better. But wait, I want to see Kagawa's assignment again, just to... Keenbridge Tower, where's that? Well, that's over here. Maybe? Well, I see balloons down there. Might as well just go do them. These may not be the right ones. But they also might be the right ones. I just wanted to see what that place was over there, to my right. And that's not them either. Okay, I guess we'll just go meet Sebastian. And maybe I'll do those other 5 balloons on the way back. Just kidding. I see more balloons. As I pop these balloons, make sure you pop the like button and you click subscribe. And if you want to be notified for future uploads, please ring the bell. Those weren't the right balloons, it's okay.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Now I don't have to worry about flying here anymore.
I should dismount here.
And let's wait for Sebastian.
You made it. Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Brookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the 3 of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Alright, let's go. Move faster. Let's go. There we go.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight.
I can't get them. That's dumb. Can't blame me for trying to capture them.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this,
Is it?
boy. Shrivelfix cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Forget what's wrong with her.
What you've done.
I don't know if we know what's wrong with
I'm
her.
sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Sorry, I didn't have the screen completely full screened. I just fixed that. That happened in the last episode when things were acting weird.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Let's talk to Solomon first.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes. Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Maybe defeating Ragnarok or doing something with that will
With all due
resolve
respect,
this.
sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
And
I hope you'll remember what I've said.
they'll walk
day.
away as he's
I'm
talking to
sorry
me.
about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult
Revelio.
to bear.
Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. Anne. Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, Sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean. I hope you're feeling better. Sebastian. Eat their food. Why not? Speak with Anne.
Are you alright, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Ooh. I'm gonna go start
Why will he not listen
selling
to me?
stuff.
She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
I admire his drive to save his sister.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Yeah, defeating Ragnarok might be all that's needed to reverse it.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
This cape thing kind of working for me.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Where's that invisibility thing? He sees me anyways. And he's going to be determined to defeat the goblins for sure. I could have snuck up and used Petrificus or Talus, which I haven't done yet. He doesn't seem that threatening. In fact, he was not that difficult at all. Get back here.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Ugh, I'm really racking up the Wiggenweld potions now.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for every...
Revelio! Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Wonder.
Repair.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Revelio.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Good, that's where I'm going anyways.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intention. Revelio.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before.
Oh,
This house,
the map
well,
chamber thing.
What do you mean? When?
The pensive.
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
It's the pensive thing.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
Bro, that's what I said.
Realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Not anymore.
Huh, a stairwell.
Oh boy.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
What's that?
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Expelliarmus!
Devil's Snare?
Lumos!
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who said reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
It is the second week in my camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it will be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Is there more?
Revelio.
Where to next? Oh.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Oh, just talk to Sebastian. Okay.
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true. I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We could get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway. Here we come.
How are we doing this together?
To her breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Before I examine this, I'm gonna save. So I haven't saved during any of my playing today. By today, I mean the last
Seems as
episode
if
and this one.
something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Rune diagram. I can't
Anything
interpret
helpful
that.
in the note?
Maybe.
Reparo. Revelio. A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
It just puts us back into the school. I don't want to be back in the school though. So attend astronomy class. That's a good objective, but I wanted to finish the flying thing. So I'm gonna finish the flying thing. So I'm gonna travel back to Feldcroft and finish the flying stuff for Madame Kogawa.
Meet
Meet me near the ruins of Falbatum Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
The missions are to start coming in now.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
I want to sell some things.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
Ooh. I'll buy... I don't have a lot of money. Blue's better than green, right? Those gloves are better than my current gloves.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, blue seems to be worse. Oh, well, that purple thing is better though. Okay, now I have enough, I'll buy this.
Now, if you like what you bought, be sure to come in and see.
Better than what I have. Better than what I have. Good. Let's do, what's this thing? Meet Natty near Falbarton Castle. Both of these are required quests for the next trial. Oh, it's weird. Sebastian and Ominous are arguing in the Great Hall, but we haven't actually heard about that yet. It's okay. But I want to at least get the 5 balloons. I'm not necessarily going to go back and see the professor in this episode. I mean, madam. Did she get my professor? Maybe she doesn't. Oh. Oh, I have to go around. Okay. My frame rate keeps dropping, which is unusual. I'm just trying to at least collect some of those on the way back.
This place has seen better days.
You realize by the time I actually finish this game, I'll probably not have explored every place there is to explore, because there's so many places in this game. Oh, now it's getting tougher. Going too fast.
That's it.
It does say return to Madame Kungawa, so that's taken care of. So what my plans are going to be for next is return to Madame Kungawa for that. Probably do the Sebastian one, because I believe doing Sebastian, not really a spoiler, but maybe I think he's the path to learning the unforgivable curses. Probably attend astronomy, and then I think I already have Wingardium Leviosa, don't I? Oh, it's just a requirement to do it. Okay. So that'll be the plan for the next episode. So I've been Zachary Show, and I will see you next time.